So, I know for a couple of videos I've been going on and on and on about doing a monster grind. Well... well, you see, there is something I did do between videos. I did a little bit of grinding. You know, just a little bit of grinding. So I farmed everyone who matters, aka everyone whose name is not Ray, to level 50 at minimum. Ray's level 45 because I got bored. Leveling up 7 party members is not a fun task, especially when it's very mindless. So basically, hold on. We're gonna interrupt our regularly scheduled programming. Probably to show exactly what I did. Alright, where's the cave? So, basically, if you fly over this place, you can go back to the undersea area and just farm encounters there. Malice is the best character in the game for farming enemies there, because he has AoE lightning attacks, and every enemy there is weak to lightning. So you just spam your best move, blow up the entire encounter, stockpile on money, and get all the EXP. And that's basically what I did for like the better part of, I don't know, like maybe an hour and a half, maybe longer. I don't know the exact time it took me. But I got everyone to level 50. And you know what that means? I did say before that once they reach level 50, we're going to start dumping points in the stats. Because I don't think we're going to get any new skills. It doesn't look like I'm getting anything. So, we're going to start dumping some points into our stats before we go run off and do funny, misadventurous stuff. So, with Xelltath, I want to prioritize on strength just to turn him into the wrecking ball of death that he is known to be. So we're going to put 10 points into strength. Let's give him a bit more, let's give him more HP. 5 more. And then what's up is defense a little bit too. And then I'll give him 1 luck. Just 1. And then we'll save the rest of our points for later. With Garrett, he's supposed to be Speedy Boy. I am going to just... There! 11 more luck! Now hopefully I can steal shit without problems. And then I'm just going to dump the rest into just strength. 1 more. And then more speed. And Lena is going to be doing an actual fight, so let's give her some stuff. More magic. What's the difference between... Alright, magic spirit is defense. MP is always a problem, so I'm going to give her more MP. And then more magic naturally. And then more speed naturally. And that should be enough. I don't want luck because I don't care about luck. And then we'll worry about everyone else later because we're not going to be using everyone. Malice, I could dump more points into his magic. You know what? Hey, more magic. I do not care about strength because he's literally never using strength. Let's amp up his MP because he burns through it very quickly. And then 1 more to magic. How high is this dude's magic now, actually? 117. Wait, that's spirit. His magic is only 89. But I usually just equip the Mystic... That's with the Mystic Soul on. So his magic is only 79. Huh. It feels like it's higher than that. He does a lot of damage with his magic. Alright. So, let's get to the thing we're supposed to be doing. So with Lena in the party... We need to go back to Norfold. Feels like it's been 3,000 years here, and once again, the water is totally normal here, when it's supposed to be like deadly poison. So we need to come back to where we met Lena all that time ago. Oh. Well then, it looks like it's already starting. There seems to be some potent magic at work here. Someone clearly has a grudge against the Arcanum. Excuse me, I'm here to investigate this incident. Oh, that's good. The Arcanum sent you then? Yes, they did. I recognize the type of magic used here. It's quite powerful. Something the Arcanum normally doesn't teach. So he's on the run from the Arcanum. I believe so. They might manage to catch a glimpse of him. As a matter of fact, yes, they say he was dressed in traditional mage's garb. Quite similar to yours, actually. Was there any indication of where he was going? The same witness spotted him going north into the mountains. We were just about to send a search party. There's no need. My companions and I will handle this. Arcanum orders. Whatever you say. It's Kadra. If he really has went to the north, we must pursue him. He can't get away with this. What are you going to do when you find him? If you really did murder this guy. I guess we'll find out. Let's go. Oh, you heard her. Off we go. So, oh my god, guard, get out of the way. So, before we go, I want to point out that I specifically put the Obsidian Ring and the Pearl Ring on Lena. Also, we had the Brat because it's the best female equipment. I'm going to talk about that as we go. Alright. So, I'm assuming this is the place. Oh, never mind, it's right here. Alright. Here we go. Alright, let's save just in case. Malice should be able to just, like, destroy everything in this area, though. This is apparently supposed to be, like, basically a great path. Remedy Plus! Don't have to synthesize those. Wait, do I still have the Mew Charm on? No, but I have the wallet. Right, yeah, I didn't change out my stuff. Yeah, it should be fine. I'm gonna have to change it out later. When we do other stuff. Because I don't expect this to take very long. Alright, that looks like the... Okay, finally an encounter. Alright, what do we got? Alright, let's see what you got. Blight Wolf! Oh my god, even with more luck, I still can't grab shit. Alright, let's try this, and hopefully we don't kill them immediately. Okay, charge. Nice miss. Wow, okay, that's a regular attack! And that's doing all that damage. High potion. Alright, not worth it. Alright, Malice, blow him up. My god, we are so strong now. Imagine if Malice's magic was higher than it is right now. Alright, I'm gonna grab this. Just in case we can't come back here. Another Mystic Soul. I only need one because Malice is like the only character I'm using who actually needs something like that. Alright, since you only have high potions, I don't care about anything else. It's time to die. Let's use our most powerful attacks. And then lounge attacks. And it's over! Now the closer I get to him, max level, like this JP is nice. I can use it to dump more points and stats. This looks like the right way. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay, so there's one way to go. I mean, it'll be obvious when we find the right... Oh, come! Another tree! Alright, what does this one have? I'm just gonna pilfer. Nothing! I just wasted 40 energy. Alright, well, this is obviously a big enemy, so we're just gonna use gravity. He is not weak to fire. He's weak to thunder. And he gives me no EXP or money. Yo, it feels kind of nice to finally have an area where I don't have to worry about everything in its mother hitting me with 501 ailments. Gee, it almost feels like I'm playing a normal game for once. Alright, let's... Well, actually, no. I've hit him with a regular attack with Xelltath, so I know they're not weak to that. So let's just use... I wish that you had an AoE wind skill. Why are all your attacks single target? I'll take your MP. That you have none of. Alright, Xelltath, slap him. Garrett. And Malice. Really? Alright, fight's over. 10? Jeez, this guy's give decent. Oh my god, it's an encounter rate. Get me out of here. This guy's not worth it. Alright. Are we there? Feels like I'm almost there. While considering the sheer number of encounters, yeah, we're definitely almost there. Alright, Malice. Blow him up. Then Lena just attack. Oh yeah, he blew him up alright. Ouch. He blew him up alright, that's for sure. Alright, this looks like the place. So let's get ready. Alright. Please wait here. Okay. Oh yeah, he does have the same attire. Xelltath. So, you came. You know I would have. Of course, I know you too well. Xelltath, why did you... I had to get your attention. I wanted to show you that I meant business. You succeeded in that, but an innocent person... Innocent? He was a researcher for the Arcanum. How could you say he was innocent and keep a straight face? Now, granted, honestly, I have to kind of agree with you. You haven't changed. Looks like maybe I was right in leaving you. Why? Is your life on the run from the Arcanum all that great? Do we have plans to destroy that establishment? Give freedom to the oppressed? Oh my god, he's one of those kind of guys. We are going to start a revolution! Together! A new age where no person can make it decide our fate, rule us, or dictate our worth. In a way, I can kind of see where he's coming from, but at the same time, there are extremes you should not go to get your way. I was an outcast in the Arcanum. I felt like I didn't belong there, that my talents were being wasted. Then one day I met you. A fellow student shared the same passion, the same skill. Suddenly I didn't feel so alone anymore. That's why we ran out together. That's why we came up with our plans. We had dreams, Lena. Dreams that I wanted to come true. I thought that's what you wanted too. I did, Xelltath, but time went on, something happened to you. Our methods became more and more extreme. You began to condone open violence, abusing your gifts to achieve your ambitions. I wanted the same thing you did, but I never wanted to hurt others. Sometimes you must make sacrifices for the greater good. You understood that. And now I guess you're about to tell me that I've gone too far, that murdering a poor, innocent man has turned me into a monster beyond redemption. I can't believe you would turn your back on me. That's enough. I will turn my back on you, but this ends here. I shared the same sentiments as you, but to wish death and suffering upon your enemies. Maybe that's the real difference between us. Maybe it is. So now, you must defend yourself. Because if you don't, I will not back down. I expect no less. Alright, so, this is a 1v1. You can't use anyone but Lena for this fight, so make sure she is set up for victory. So we're going to use our speed up immediately. He can remove our speed buff, and that's why I have the Obsidian Ring. So we're basically just going to spam our most powerful attacks until we win. Fortunately, I am lucky that I literally just dumped a bunch of points into my stats, so now I'm doing absurd amounts of damage. He can silence you, which is why having the Barrette is best. And he has regen. And that's why we have the Barrette. And he can do that and remove our buffs. But we can also remove his buffs. Wait, what? What do you mean it didn't remove his... Do I literally have to use Dispel specifically to remove magical effects? Still. Yeah. Wait, he also has gravity, so we're basically just blocking all of his dangerous stuff. But I want to go on about why I'm not a big fan of the Barrette specifically. It is the best female equipment we have gotten access to ever since we had the Forest Dragons back in part 1. It's so good, you never need to use anything. Alright, we won, by the way. Anyway, as I was saying, it's so good, why would you ever use anything else? And it kind of feels restricted because this game is so ailment heavy that you need to have ailment protection at all times. And the breath gives you protection from some of the most volatile statuses that a mage would run into. Namely silence. Also 50 JP that only Lena gets. That's wild.
Ugh, you have grown more powerful than I thought.
I can't forgive you. Not for this. You will pay for your crime.
Huh. So, what then? What do you intend to do to me?
I don't know.
I know you won't kill me. If that is your intention, we would be having this conversation now.
That's true, but I suppose I could turn you into the Arcanum.
What? No, you wouldn't!
What makes you so sure?
No, I'd rather die and rot in their prison awaiting my inevitable execution. Please, just let me go. I promise you won't ever see me again. Just let me move on. If you have any short decency, if you ever truly care about me, please don't send me to the Arcanum. Do I really deserve that after everything we've been through?
So, depending on your choice, you will get an item at the end of the side quest. If you let him go, you will get 3 stars, which I'm assuming is an item that reduces your MP cost. But if you turn him in, and this is a good reason why you want to turn him in, you will get a Wings of Time, which is auto haste, but Phoebe's side quest is also Malice's side quest, and that fight has a boss fight where you have to basically SMT your way through a boss with shifting weaknesses. He basically has paradigm shift from the Emperor and Empress fight from Persona 3, and it can only be damaged by one magical element. If you don't have Lena, you don't have access to wind magic, so you basically would have to stall until you can damage him again. If you turn him in, you will be allowed to bring Lena to that fight, which makes the first option to turn him in much better than letting him go. Besides, you can still get both of these items anyway, so it's like, why does the second option even exist? So let's turn him in.
No, you must face the penalty for this, and I am in no position to judge you. To let you loose now would be an even greater sin.
No, please, I beg you!
Garrett, we're taking him back to the Arcanum. It's the right thing to do.
I understand.
And that's everything that happened. I leave Kadra's fate to you. We thank you, Lena, for your service. We do not know what nefarious scheme Kadra had planned, but it could not have been good. With the crisis concerning the portal, the timing could not have been worse. We know you chose to disassociate yourself from us. And though we find these practices distasteful, please understand we have reasons for how we approach the arcane. I know, and I'm sure you can understand my reasons for keeping my distance. I'm surprised you didn't let me in here. We are not without compassion. We do value recognition for one's deeds. You may continue living your life outside the arcane if you wish, and please accept these gifts as a token of our thanks. Farewell, Mage Lena.
And so we got the Wings of Time and a Chaos Staff. Alright, what's the Chaos Staff do? Lena's gonna be my test dummy for this thing. Ultimate Staff causes stop on hit and increases MP regen. That also surges my magic stat, so I think I'm gonna hold on to that for now. Because we are gonna put... Wait, does my party got changed? Why is my party different? God damn it, why did they do this to me? Alright, well, we're not gonna be taking care of things here. We will be back later. Because Phoebe and Malice's side quest requires us to come to the Arcanum. But we're not gonna be doing that right now. I need to go grab our boy. Because our boy Xelltath has one last mission to accomplish. Alright, how do I get out of this damn place again? Nice long screen. So where's my airship? It better be parked outside or I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, good. Alright. So let's go grab Xelltath. And then we're going back to that cave from before. We're actually just gonna grab the main squad. Because I doubt this whole thing is gonna take very long. Let's go heal first while we're here. And then we need to go talk to Xelltath because we need to talk to him to trigger his side quests. But Xelltath is basically just a glorified cutscene, so this shouldn't take long.
Then after that, we need to prepare ourselves because we're going back to the arena. Because I don't think this will take very long.
She is calling. I hear her voice.
Huh?
The one I wronged long ago. Not sure what you mean. Where are we supposed to go? The cave on the eastern continent.
Why is his name Ray? Hello? Oh my god. Why do I always find these things when I play these games? Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm like an expert at finding these ridiculous things when I play these RPG Maker games. I don't even do it intentionally half the time. It just happens. Anyway, so the cave on the eastern continent. The very same cave we went to before with Xelltath. But I think we can't land in the water, so I'm assuming we just fly over it. Oh, never mind. Alright. I'm gonna make a separate save just in case, because I feel like something's gonna happen neuter Xelltath to hell. Considering the shit this game's pulled, I wouldn't be shocked. Alright, let's do it. This is the same place we were at before. So what's waiting for us here? What the? Wait! Well then, this looks fabulous. What the? Isn't she supposed to be dead? How are you?
The flames. I can't. Too much heat.
Bruh.
I don't care if I burn. I just need to see her again. One last time. My punishment was not the curse. It was separation from her. But I cannot die either. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters except to get through these flames. Nothing matters anymore. Please, help me.
I have a bad feeling about this. This could be a trap.
Where?
You're inside your mind, the place where your residual self still exists.
Then you're not really here, are you?
In a way, I am. Even after all these years, you never forgot about me, or what I looked like. That's why I can appear to you now. I live on and endure in your memory.
This isn't the same, though. It was my fault that you were killed, and our baby. That's why this curse is my punishment, and why I must endure it.
That's not true.
What do you mean?
The truth is, what causes you the most anguish is not necessarily what happened back then. It's the pain of never knowing how I felt, never knowing if I could forgive you. I forgave you long ago. The plague could have been stopped by my sacrifice, would gladly have done it. But your curse cannot be broken by my forgiveness alone. You must also forgive yourself.
But I can't. How could I, after everything that happened? This is what must be.
No, you are not beyond redemption. No one is. I'm sorry, but there are people who actually are beyond redemption. You've already begun to atone in fighting against Mantarok, but your own anguish and doubt continue to hold you back. I want to set you free. You must cast off the shadowy beast you've been for all these centuries, become the man you once were. That being is still here, buried in your mind. Your self still exists.
How?
Face your fears and conquer them. It is the only way. Anguish. Wow, ouch. So we have to face ourselves. We are not doing a very good job of facing ourselves. We died.
I can't.
It's not like you'd give up so easily. You cannot conquer your inner turmoil like this. Only that which you once were. Whoa! I was wrong. My punishment ended long ago. I don't need you anymore. The one who will be punished is you! Soul Strike. Holy Omni Slash! Now you understand, and you know how like no. Oh my god, I can't talk. I cannot stay here any longer. Wait, don't go! Not yet! We just... You know that I'm already gone. We will see each other again soon. That day will arrive. Until then... Oh... I want to give you one final gift. I implore you to use it to help others with what little time you have left. I think I finally understand. We'll always be together. We didn't lose anything. I only wish I had realized that sooner. Bro, why does Xelltath get the most interesting story ever in this game? So it looks like you're finally back to normal. Indeed. And it seems you need my help after all. I shall have to study this self-forgiveness phenomenon. But the curse is what kept you alive all this time. Now that's broken. It's true that I don't have much longer. But I'm going to use that time to fight against Mantorok. Defeating him will be my final act of atonement. My body has already begun to break down, but I can last just a little longer. Good, because we still need your help. You can count on me. I can't believe this is what you looked like long ago. You're so... You so what? Huh? What? Nothing? You okay? I'm fine. I'm extra fine. Well, I better go do the stuff that I had to do with the other things and stuff. Okay, bye! Also, Okay, that was actually really funny. Why isn't this Xelltath get some of the best moments in the game? Xelltath. That is not my name. Yeah, what is your name? Well, I mean, he's still Xelltath. He just looks different. And once again, they messed with my party. So Xelltath is still the same, but he has new stuff. He has Aura. Raises party's damage by 5%. Reduces damage by 5%. Raises speed. Gradually restores... Dude, what the hell? He's so good! Why is he so good? Oh my goodness! He's like... Okay, you know what? Just for seeing all that, we are getting what is basically just Omni Slash. Okay, well, Xelltath here is gonna absolutely... Oh, crap, So, finally returned to your true form, eh? Looks like you need my help after all. I suppose not. I'm sorry for wasting your time. Oh, please, darling, you didn't waste my time. Any time I spent with a fascinating creature like you is time well spent. I learned more about the arcane by studying you than you might think. And that's all? Well, and your company was appreciated. Your skills in battle are top-notch and you helped me have a jam more than once. Not that I couldn't handle things on my own, of course. But traveling together was a most enlightening experience. This has got to be the strangest, most backhanded way of giving someone a compliment. But I'll have you know that social skills are among my many talents. Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Some people don't change. Sure it is, Lena. Sure, whatever you say. Alright, let's grab Malice. The Arcane may still be able to help us. How so? They hold a difficult and dangerous test called the Trials, available to anyone who wishes to know the Arcane's most powerful spells. I believe Phoebe may be ready to undertake the Trials. Why can't you just do it? Phoebe's a priest. Phoebe will be the first priest to ever attempt the Trials, true. I'm too old to be a candidate now, but I can still sponsor Phoebe. Though it is dangerous, I'm confident in her abilities. You think Lena might be interested? I'm certain she would, but it's doubtful the Arcane will want anything to do with her. Wouldn't hurt to try, though. The Forbidden Spellbook, alright. Now, the Forbidden Spellbook would be very useful to have, honestly, because we get a fun new skill for Malice that would probably help me a lot. But I don't have that, so, well, that's too bad. Anyway.
I do want to do a little bit of housekeeping before we go do the arena, because we still have to do 2 fights. So first things first, I need to go back to the other place, because with all those... Okay, I don't know how we could land there. With all this eternal essence I've been picking up, we can actually make something that we can put on Malice. So I'm going to swing by and make it. Especially since Malice is going to be one of our main damage dealers. So we are going to make the Robe of Lords, which increases our MP. I'm only going to make 1 for now. Where is the Robe of Lords? Look at that. Boosts our MP by 100. Gives us more spirit. Nice. And then for everything else, let's just set up on general safety things. Actually, I want dragon shields because I don't know what we're going to be going up against. Phoebe can get... You know what I should have done is I should have given Phoebe the 2 stars. Well, actually, I have 2 of them. It's fine. And then for another thing, let's give her... Give her the safety to protect her from instant death. Xelltath will get... this because he's slow. And I can always just use Innervate on him. So we're gonna just go all in on power. Where's my other thing? Do I have a warrior soul? Apparently not. Oh, he auto gets the ultimate. Actually, I don't want this. I'd rather just have Ragnarok. Yeah, it lowers his strength, but then I can use a shield. So I can just give him the Paladin shield and surge his defense. And meanwhile, with Garrett, we'll slap on the magic... Well, no, because I can't use heals on him. So he will get the black belt and peace, I guess. Alright, let's go. So we're gonna hold the arena and we're gonna try and do the last 2 fights. The second one, I don't fancy my chances, but I do have a plan for that, which means I'm gonna have to change my equips again. Alright. So now that we have Xelltath at full power, I need to find the arena. Oh boy. This is Elfina. It's not over here. Oh my god. I never remember where anything is on this godforsaken map. Okay. This is not it. I'm going in a circle. There we are. Alright. Let's do it. Save the game just in case. I thought that Xelltath was gonna get like nuked in terms of stats, but now he's fine. Alright. We are here for 40,000 for the diamond rank fight. Alright, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, oh yeah, okay. We have to fight this abomination with lightning breath. And he blinded me immediately. So, right away, let's increase our damage. And then Shadow Walk immediately. Malice will nuke him with our most powerful attack. This enemy is a near Lethotap. Huh. Where have I heard that name before? Huh. Must be a common name in certain circles. Anyway, he used magic on me immediately, so I am blinded. Alright, let's I'm blinded, so I can't do much. I have magic. Alright. And he has blind! Great! Fantastic! Alright, let's just hit him with stuff.
Wow, hitting him with stuff worked very well. Speaking of hitting with stuff, Phoebe is like low HP. Alright, let's cure the blind. And with his speed, we will now Dust Strike spam to victory! Oh my damage! Alright, Hemorrhage, go! And Malice, go! Alright, let's throw up a heal. Baby numbers. Hemorrhage him again. And then hit him again. Alright, he's not really doing much to me right now. So let's innervate Xelltath. Hit him again. He will die eventually. Just got him with our most powerful attacks, so he kills over. I am gonna have to heal soon, though. Easy. Let's actually do another Shadow Walk. Then Malice will attack, and then we'll innervate Garrett. Dude, this guy's tanky. I'm getting... Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Alright, our prize. A Greater Mystic Essence and 1,000 prize points. Alright, so there's still one fight left, and it's the hardest one. Where is the inn? It's over here. I can go heal for free, actually, but I'll pay the 80. It's not that much. Drop in the bucket for our ragtag group. If I need more money, I can just go grind it. Now, for this next fight, the fight we have to do is actually very dangerous. So, he has a move that could basically destroy my whole party in one shot. So I'm going to put Phoenix Rings on everybody. I had the Thunderwatch rune on this entire time. So I am going to give up the Mystic Soul, the 2 stars for the Phoenix Ring. I could give Malice the Chaos Staff, which would boost his magic a lot. Actually, boost his magic a lot. But I'd lose out on a shield. You know what? I think it's worth it for the damage. And then Phoebe will get a Phoenix Ring. Alright, this is it. This is the hard one. So let's do it. We are Diamond rank. It's quite impressive you made it this far. You also will participate in a match for the highest rank achievable. 60,000 gold entrance fee. Alright, champion, go in there and show them what you're made of. Alright, here we go. Oh god. M. Ouch. Okay, that's quite an opener. Alright, we're gonna start with... Let's hit him fast. Like, I'm not even gonna bother with Shadow Walk. We're just gonna try and get him down as quickly as we can. We're off to a fabulous fucking start. So, as you can tell from that very Final Fantasy X looking sprite, this is Bahamut. He is one of the hardest bosses in the arena, and if we can beat him, could you please stop hitting my vulnerable healer? Thank you. We can beat him. We gain access to that final door in the prize room. So, let's hit him with everything. If I can build up enough meter, then I'm definitely going to go for the big move. The reason why I wanted to have Phoenix Rings is... Yikes. If he milled up enough letters, he will use Mega Flare, which is more or less an instant kill on your whole party. The damage is so outrageous, it's basically a one-shot. So, The Phoenix Rings are basically just to ensure I survive long enough so that the fight doesn't just end instantly. He can also shut down our buffs by reversing them on us, which is very bad. So basically my strategy is kill him before he gets his big move off. And by that, I mean spam everything that we have. E. Oh god, and there it is. I don't think I really had any buffs up, so I mean, that really didn't do that much to me. Fortunately, we can use items in Hit Smite, so, you know, just use everything you have. Hit him hard, hit him fast. Let's see if he has something. No, I just wasted a ton of energy on that. Yes, stop, which is gross. Fuck me. Well, that's bad. Xelltath, go. Alright, as long as Xelltath's doing his thing, we should be fine. Let's use another Kurava. I am going to need to use an item on Phoebe. Do not. Well, never mind. I guess I'm not using an item on Phoebe. Pretty sure if we use this. There we go, it's fine. Alright, back to work. He has haste? Are you serious? Do I have to spell? Yes, I do. Get that horrible status off of him. Alright, Malice. Feed Phoebe a ether so we can top her off. Xelltath. I could just use Nullify. Wow, nice. Yeah, I can just use Nullify on Xelltath's next turn. Nuke him. Alright, let's try Gloom Poison. Never mind. Phoebe really doesn't have anything to do, so let's just protect again. G. There go all my buffs. Nullify his stuff. Next to the HP, buddy. Alright, try and hit him with Gloom Poison for real this time, Garrett. We are kind of on a time limit. Oh, that's nice. Alright, that's a free turn. And then back to Dust Striking. The extra HP from the overfill of health is very nice, because it counts towards... I probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. It counts towards Dust Strike's HP cost, so I can literally just use that. Alright, I need to put Innervate back on, because Xelltath's energy is low. Oh, my buff is gone, too. Smash! That silenced me. Are you serious? Good. That buys me time. Alright, let's boost our damage. I didn't think that those were temporary. Alright, I need to get rid of the silence, so I'm just going to use... an item. Then Phoebe, she can just hit us with the big heal. And then it's back to business. Dust Strike Fever. And I'm almost out of energy on Garrett too. Let's buy a little bit more time with another Gloom Poison. Gloom Poison's actually pretty nice because we can use it to buy time. Mega. And there goes my Vitality buff. Alright, Phoebe. Guzzle down another High Ether. This setup, I like this team setup though, it really works. This guy has a shit ton of health, Jesus Christ. This is with me amping up my stats with points too. Ruined Spirit. You know, I just realized too that I can remove negative effects from my... Oh, he's dead! Our boy Xelltath, carrying us like always. Incredible! You are one of the few to be promoted to Master Rank.
Stand tall and bask in your glory. You deserve this fabulous prize. And we got a sword of 1,000 truths and 2,000 prize points. And here's another prize worthy of our champions. And we got energy mode on this. Alright, so what is this energy mode? Let's check it real quick. BB, you're getting a light test on me. Gain energy from almost any action. Don't mind if I do. Put it on everyone. Yeah, it destroys my energy, but most of my party wasn't using it anyway. I can just go fight encounters to get back. So what is this sword of 1,000 truths? Where is it? Is it a two-handed sword? It's not even in my inventory. Is it a key item? Said to be too powerful for anyone to possess. Massive time might be interesting. You're really gonna make me talk to him? Oh, fuck you, game. Alright, fine. Hey, fuck stick. I got something for you. Hey, you have that's the... What are you talking about? You have the sword of 1,000 truths! What, this thing? What? That's not a thing! It is the mighty sword of 1,000 truths. Incredible weapon to completely drain your opponent's mana! It was that was too powerful for anyone to have! Then why was it in the arena? Oh, okay. How did you get it? I killed Bahamut. We got the master rank in the arena. Unbelievable! You are elite! I wanna fucking kill myself. Oh my god. I literally want to bash my head against my desk right now. Like, I'm not even joking you. Reading this text actively makes me want to bash my head against my desk. Yeah, that sucks, I guess. I don't suppose you could just, I mean, if you were cool, you would give it to... Yes! I finally have it! The sword of 1,000 truths! I want to all shall show before my elite opponent! Can I please strangle this guy, bash him against the table, smash a wine bottle against his head, throw him into the arena against Bahamut and watch him die? Well, I mean, Dravax couldn't even kill him, so Dravax is worse than Bahamut. I wish I could give you something just as valuable in return. I suppose you can have this. It's just some rubbish I found lying around, though. Excalibur. I swear to God, if this sword sucks balls, I'm gonna fucking run it through your skull. Ultimate Sword deals increased damage at higher HP. It's basically just the sword that... Basically, it's the ultimate sword, but single-handed. Well, that's fascinating. Alright, so let's see what we get for Master Rank. Alright, we got Eternal Essence for 2k. Diadem for 2,800, but we can only get one. Mace of Zeus for 3,600, we can only get one. And Overdriver. These are some pricey things. 3 of them are only available once, but we don't have enough points. Huh. Interesting. These are apparently some top tier pieces of gear, but we need points to get them. We don't have enough for all of it. There is a way of getting the points though. We can do survival matches, which I'm probably going to do off screen, because I'm going to stop here because we're almost at like 50 minutes. I'm going to go heal in the freaking airship. Because at least I can heal for free there. So now that we have beaten the arena, well, for the most part, there's still the survival matches. And there is a special opponent awaiting us at the end of the survival matches. But we will not be doing the survival matches yet. I think we need to prepare a bit more before we do those. I mean, look at how long it took me to beat Bahamut. Even with amped stats, it took me a little while to beat Bahamut. And we need to go through 8 fights in a row with restrictions on later matches in order to be, prepared. So I think what I'm going to do instead is we're going to continue our side quest sweep. We're going to go to the Arcanum and take part in these trials and see just how bad they are. I mean, after all, if we can do it, Malice will get a really good spell that'll make our lives easier. And I guess Phoebe will be the first priest to actually undergo the trials and hopefully not get murdered. But we'll see how that plays out next time. We're taking Lena too, so I'm going to make sure to hook her up with some stuff, and I'll see you then.